Hey, big steppers. I'm hearing if you figured out what they did, it's because they did something. Someone is only afraid because they know what they did was dead ass wrong. So we're going to cleanse these cards. We're going to hit this bell, big steppers. And we're going to get into the message. Top of the deck. They know you know something. Somebody know you're not stupid. Somebody knows that you know something. They might not say it, but they know you know. You avoided something they tried to force to happen because of something that you did. So I don't know what you did, but you escaped or avoided something that they wanted for you. So you've been paying attention. You've been listening. You've been following divine guidance. You've been following your gut, following your intuition. Connecting deeper with your higher self. Everybody looking stupid. Now everybody looking dumb. Everybody got a dumbass look on their fucking face. Sitting there looking like two bumps on a motherfucking log. They looking stupid because you avoided something. Because you escaped something. Because you outsmarted someone in some type of way. Because you figured out what they did or what they were up to. Heavy consequences and karma they have to pay. Ain't no escaping this. That's why they're afraid. They know they're being judged. Someone know that divine is about to be on their motherfucking ass, is what I'm hearing. They took a dangerous risk, and they should have been cautious. Somebody didn't want to be. They will be the ones left sad. Somebody wanted you to go out sad. They wanted you in your feelings. They wanted you hurt. I'm hearing they wanted you forgotten about. But they will be the ones left sad. In addition of two, count them, two marshmallows. Y'all remember when SpongeBob was trying to prove that he could lift weights like Sandy and Larry, and he went and grabbed the motherfucking marshmallows off that damn beach, and he couldn't even lift them marshmallows. He ended up ripping his damn pants. It gives that he was less sad. He was really trying to prove a point because they made an unsafe decision. SpongeBob knew he wasn't no weightlifter, no bodybuilder. He knew that wasn't even his area. But he was over there doing it. They will be the ones left sad. They did it to themselves. Swear up and down they don't play in the dark. So this could be someone who tries to use religion or church as a cover-up. This could be someone who they just don't want to be seen the way they are. Somebody's like a closet witch or a closet warlock playing in the dark. Somebody done tried a little something here and there. Somebody done threw a hex or two or a curse or two. That's what I'm hearing. Somebody like dancing with their demons. The Creator sees something in you, something unique and powerful. Being chosen has been a profound responsibility and a tremendous blessing. That's the reason why God has your back the way God has your back. Because God sees something in you. The Creator sees something in you. Yeah. They all supported an evil agenda. If you figured out what they did, it's because they did it. They are only afraid because they know what they did was dead ass wrong. The transition you are experiencing is a sacred rebirth. So you're going through a rebirth. You're shedding old skin. A clove just popped. They tried to do something to you, but instead they triggered a rebirth, an ascension. There's something sacred about this. Something powerful. I don't know why I'm hearing something universal. Something universal. Sacred and universal about this. You could be one of many that are experiencing this. Your heightened spiritual awareness will guide you. So you're going through, you are experiencing a transition that is a sacred rebirth, and the divine wants you to use your heightened spiritual awareness to guide you. Everybody looking stupid because you followed your intuition. You trusted your gut. You paid attention to the signs. Sometimes it'd be hard to believe certain things about certain people or certain environments because we be expecting people to be just like us. Is what I'm hearing. You be expecting people to show up for you the way you show up for them. You wouldn't expect for somebody to think a certain way because you don't think a certain way. It gives that type of energy. Yeah. They were trying to push something to happen, and now they have heavy consequences and karma to pay. They were trying to push something to happen, but instead it heightened your spiritual awareness. It ain't happening the way they thought it was. Somebody was trying to push something to happen and they got pushed back. They declined their opportunity to stop their shit. And now that's why they will be the ones left looking sad and fucking stupid. Because they were trying to force something to happen. Somebody was warned is what I heard. But they still wanted to do them. They still wanted to lift them fucking marshmallows. In addition of 2, count them, 2 marshmallows. He was really trying to prove a point. He couldn't even lift them motherfuckers. Desperately wanting a redo. Somebody who swear up and down they don't play in the dark want a redo. I don't know if they want another chance to try to fuck you up. If they feel like, you know, it could have went differently if they would have did this or if they would have did that. Or if this is like a fresh start type of redo. Because it goes right beside, they declined the opportunity to stop their shit. And now they want to redo. Somebody wish they could turn back the hands of time. That's what I'm hearing. Yeah, they know you know something. You could be in a learning phase, some sort of learning phase, something like that. Yeah. The new you is fucking them up. Them tables are turning, big steppers. For this fake, nice, weird bitch. I can't stand when people be fake nice to me. Like, if you don't like me, just say that, bitch. If you don't like me, just say that. I can accept the honest hoe. You feel me? More than I can somebody who sit up there and play in my face and act like they like me and don't, knowing damn well that the divine gonna snitch on them. Maybe they don't know, but still, you get snitched on regardless. Either you be yourself or I find out you not being yourself. Seeing through a love offer clear as day. So you're seeing straight through a love offer. Somebody could be trying to give you a love offer and you are seeing straight through it. This love offer that you are seeing straight through could be trying to stop intentionally or unintentionally this sacred rebirth that you are going through. This also goes up under you avoided something they tried to force to happen because of something that you did. So maybe somebody wanted to give you a love offer. They were trying to force something to be a certain way. Maybe somebody was coming in to manipulate you. Somebody who didn't want to be left behind. Yeah, my sister just said fucking bitch. Yeah, look, wow, look, your bloodline screams louder than their doubts. And I just said my sister just screamed fucking bitch. Your ancestors don't play. I don't know who she in there talking to. But I heard fucking bitch. Okay? Your bloodline, my sister, my own blood, same mama, screams louder than their doubts. Allow your heightened spiritual awareness to guide you. You could have talked to someone or you could be talking to someone who doubts you. They don't have the same beliefs as you. Maybe they think that what you want is impossible. Maybe this is just someone who is spiritually asleep, but everybody looking stupid because your bloodline is screaming louder than their measly fucking doubts. That's what I'm hearing. What else, Most High? Someone connected to someone you used to be with. Someone connected to someone you used to be with was trying to push something to happen, and now they have consequences and heavy karma to pay. Somebody's initial could start with a K. Somebody's initials could start with a T or an S. Your ancestors walking somebody down. I'm talking about walking them down. Got them by the hair, dragging them down the street. You knew something you wanted would take a while, and you had to do it the right way. So maybe you are about to achieve, accomplish, or attain something that you wanted. Whatever this is that you wanted for yourself, you knew it was going to take time. And you knew that in order for you to get it, you had to take the right steps and go about something the right way. And somebody was trying to stop you from achieving something that you wanted. Maybe somebody connected to somebody that you used to be with. They declined the opportunity to stop their shit, and they will be the ones left sad. This definitely could be talking about someone who was trying to come in between some sort of relationship. Like a snippet of this reading could be about someone who was trying to come in between a relationship you had and whether, or a relationship with somebody you talked to, and whether you used to talk to this person or you still talk to them. This person could be still spiritually attacking you. All of this over a woman, all of this over a man. And whoever the person is that you were talking to, they didn't believe you. Or they couldn't see what you saw. Something like that. They know their days are numbered and their time is up. That's why somebody desperately wants a redo. Swear up and down they don't play in the dark. Somebody on borrowed fucking time right now. Whoa. Somebody's on borrowed time. He is a snob. You could be talking to somebody who is a snob. You could be friends with somebody who's a snob. This could be just some sort of masculine energy. For my females or for my masculines. Somebody's a snob. I see very ready, active, and alert. You could be very ready right now. Very active. Very alert. Very. Watching you be inspired and seeing how others resonate with your energy. Yeah. Didn't I tell you this person who was trying to give you a love offer that you're seeing straight through? They could be trying to block you from having this rebirth intentionally or unintentionally. They are watching you be inspired and seeing how others are resonating with your energy. Because this is somebody who didn't believe. It was a lot of non-believers. Woo! It was a lot of non-believers. My sister just said, woo! It's like, woo! Like you had a lot of non-believers around you. Yeah. They seen something in a person but didn't want to believe it. You had a lot of non-believers around you. Right up under, after I just said, my sister said, whoo! Right up under, your bloodline screams louder than their doubt. Somebody doubted you. Somebody doubted what you was telling them. And now everybody looking stupid because they should have listened to you and your heightened spiritual awareness. You are a guide for others is what I'm hearing. You are a guide for others. Well, that's just too damn bad. Keep fucking digging, because now somebody has no choice but to believe. You know, When you manipulate people all the time and then somebody try to tell you that someone else is a manipulator, either you don't want to believe it, you know, okay, let me give you an example. Let's say you're talking to somebody and you're trying to tell them that somebody else is manipulating or playing in their energy. But they act like they don't believe you, or they act like they don't believe you because they manipulating you too. And if they believe what you say about them, then they're going to have to believe anything you call out about themselves. If they be okay, if they admit to you being right about this other person, then that means they're gonna have to admit to you being right about them. They seen something in a person but didn't want to believe, and now everybody is looking stupid. Yeah. Underestimated you because they were jealous of you. Your ex is realizing that no one lights their fire like you. Some of you guys could be dealing with an indecisive motherfucker. Somebody is extremely indecisive. What else? Jezebel friends with incubus and succubus spirits attached to them. They seen something in the person, but didn't want to believe. Whoever this person is, look, someone connected to someone that you used to be with. They had Jezebel friends with incubus and succubus spirits attached to them. Their friends were bad influences. Their friends were the ones trying to push something to happen. And now these Jezebels, these incubus, succubus spirits are paying consequences. Paying heavy consequences. They didn't know that you knew how to use your mind. See what I'm saying? The mind is a powerful thing, man. That's why you got to be careful what you think all the time, too, because you'll manifest that shit. Anytime I'm thinking a negative thought, I immediately replace it with something positive, or I start to focus on what I do want to happen. Anytime I'm feeling anxious, I say, anxiety, stop. Stop. Anytime I'm thinking negative, if my mind is steady just thinking negative thoughts, I'll be like, okay, now what? Literally, I tell my mind that, okay, now what? It will literally put your brain on freeze mode. Your brain will psychologically freeze itself because it don't know what now. Yeah, what next? Okay, what next? All right, everything's going to shit, what next? It'd be like, it's right, motherfucker. Leave me alone. Sometimes you got to just freeze your own damn brain. Stop it. Anxiety, you have to stop. I can't remember what that movie is. My sister was telling me about where it's all these different emotions, and anxiety just kept messing with the little girl. And it was like, anxiety, you have to let such and such go. Anxiety has to let you go. These people wanted you to feel anxious. They fed off of that shit, wanting you to be afraid to move forward in love. These Jezebel friends with incubus and succubus spirits, whether this was even their own damn parents, wanted you to be afraid to move forward in love. That's why they will be left sad. These are the same people who declined their opportunity to stop their shit. I trust my inner voice even in the dark. My last reading talked about trusting your inner voice. Whatever page this reading is on, the reading that I just uploaded on the other page talked about feeling like you are in the dark and you don't know which direction to go. All right? Feeling like they got tricked into a trap. No, they tricked themselves. Okay? In addition of 2, count them, 2 marshmallows. All right? They know their days are numbered because their time is up. That's why they want to redo, because they feel like they got tricked. No, baby, you tricked yourself. You tricked yourself. That's what happens when you don't listen to yourself, when you let other people think for you, and when you operate from a low vibrational space, jealousy, envy, greed, anger, when you're being malicious and spiteful, even when you being fake friendly, fake nice. Hell, that take energy and effort to be. I wouldn't dare sit up and smile in somebody's face and know I don't like them. I don't have the energy to do that shit. I'm just gonna stay the fuck away from you. I don't have the energy to forcefully put on a mask to be up in somebody's face. Unless the divine is just asking me to maintain composure. Some of you guys are in school. This is a quantum code for academic success. I have not got to my quantum codes yet, but for those of you guys who are new, quantum codes are like order numbers to the universe. The universe speaks to us in numbers. We can speak to the universe with numbers. There are many different ways you can manifest, but this is one of the ways. They're also like grab-a-boy codes. So like you go to McDonald's, you say you want a number 1 because you want a Big Mac, but they give you the Big Mac, right? They don't give you the number. It's just like that. These codes, you have to put spaces in between them when you use them. And you can put them on your body, on a candle, on a piece of paper and burn it, on a piece of paper and keep it, on an item, on a cup and drink out of it. You can get real creative. But this is for academic success. It says, if allowed in life plan, number 84, space 629, space 585, space 4519. So if you are trying to succeed in any way academically, that's for you. Let's do one more because I did a row of 5. So I have 5 going horizontally, but let's have 5 going vertically. Okay, yeah, this fake nice weird bitch coming back from intentionally trying to curse your life. Because somebody's scared. Regardless of who believe and who don't believe. I done been in many situations where spirit done showed me something about somebody and nobody fucking believed me. They seen sooner or later you had a blind spot for them because you loved them. This love offer that you seeing straight through, you had a blind spot for them because you loved them. So this is an energy of kind of knowing what you're getting yourself into, but feeling like you can make it work. Knowing that this person has a lot of work to do on themselves, but feeling like that they will make a change, even though they're not showing you that they will make a change. This person is watching you be inspired and seeing how others are resonating with your energy. After they try to force something to happen, they are being restricted from completing something. So somebody is unable to complete the job, to fulfill a task. They seen something in a person but didn't want to believe it, and now they are being completely restricted from something because your bloodline is screaming louder than their doubts. What else? Throwing magic for people to see you in another way. These Jezebel friends with incubus and succubus spirits was throwing magic at you so that you could be seen in a different way from whoever this person is that you was talking to or whoever was around you guys. Now they are being completely restricted from completing something. I'm hearing the divine be like, that's enough. That's enough for you. Yeah, that's enough for you. Because spiritual court is in session. Yeah. You are leaving soon. So I don't know where you're going, big steppers, but you about to leave somewhere real soon. Let's get 2 more. I'm seeing sent by your family. Your family could have sent someone in to you. Could have hired someone to do something to you or to interact with you, befriend you. Yeah, they thought you would come back. Wanted you to be afraid to move forward in love. So this could have been somebody that you was talking to as well. Somebody connected to somebody that you was talking to could have been doing shit to you. And then somebody you was talking to could have turned on you. I'm hearing like a fallen twin flame or like a fallen soulmate or something like that. Somebody thought that you was going to come back to them. And they was throwing magic for people to see you in another way. Maybe this person that thought you would come back to them was getting magic thrown on them for them to see you in a different way. And now they are being completely restricted because the blind spot that you had for them is no longer a blind spot. Yeah, they can't sleep/rest. No rest, for the wicked, feeling like they got tricked into a trap. They know their days are numbered. Their time is up. Somebody who thought you would come back can't sleep, having a hard time sleeping. Something like that. Yeah. Because you're able to move freely, or you are about to be able to move freely. Now let's put all the colored cards together. You guys, packages are going out today. For those of you guys who purchased a quantum code from me, the quantum code oracle from me. It's still not up on my website, but you can now purchase it from Etsy. If you want to book a session, you have to book it on my website. But if you want to purchase the quantum code oracle, it's on Etsy. And both of the links are in my description or bio. So let's put all the colors together. You avoided something they tried to force to happen because of something that you did. They were trying to push something to happen. Let me read it the other way. They were trying to push something to happen, but you avoided something they tried to force because of something that you did. Your heightened spiritual awareness guided you. And now they have heavy consequences and karma to pay. Feeling like they got tricked into a trap. You are seeing through a love offer clear as day. No, as you were going through this transition, experiencing a sacred rebirth, you are seeing through this love offer clear as day. Someone connected to someone that you used to be with declined the opportunity to stop their shit. They seen something in a person but didn't want to believe. Now somebody's desperately wanting a redo because they know their days are numbered and their time is up. I'm trying to give y'all these messages in every way that I can because everybody's situation gonna be different. They are being completely restricted from something for throwing magic for people to see you in another way. You knew something you wanted would take a while and you had to do it the right way. People swearing up and down they don't play in the dark, wanting you to be afraid to move forward in love. Or someone swear up and down they don't play in the dark, wanting you to move forward, wanting you to be afraid to move forward in love. And you knew that something you wanted, which could have been love, would take a while, but you had to go about something the right way. Or this could be something else, don't have to be love. There's been a lot of relationship energy coming out here. Had a blind spot for them because you loved them. They thought you would come back. They thought you would come running back to them. Now everybody looking stupid and looking sad and can't sleep because of these Jezebel friends with incubus and succubus spirits attached to them. And then these two are in two different colors, watching you be inspired and seeing how others resonate with your energy. And then your bloodline screams louder than their doubts. These two are in two different colors. Let's get some cards from this deck, from my other homemade deck. I just seen a card that says there is no excuse for dealing with someone who has turned their back on you. So if somebody turned their back on you once before, then there's no excuse, no reason that you should be dealing with them now. Say stop being so judgmental. Maybe you should stop being so hard on yourself with this stop being so judgmental. Because I don't think this is an energy of you just like judging and casting a stone at everybody that cross paths with you. Of course, you're cautious, but I feel like maybe this is stop being so hard on yourself. You could be overthinking a situation with somebody too as well. Okay, someone is planning an attack. All right, stop being so hard on yourself. Somebody is planning an attack. All right, so make sure that you're staying up on your protection work, big steppers, okay? Because somebody is planning on coming in and attacking you in some type of way. So make sure that you handling up on your protection work, okay? Because they are planning to attack you in some type of way. People are trying to figure out what you're doing. Somebody is trying to figure out what you're doing because they are planning an attack. Yeah. You could feel very on edge, or it could be this person who feels very on edge that's planning some sort of attack. Shutting down and closing off. You could be shutting down and closing off, or this is this person who is planning an attack. Maybe they've shut down and closed off from the world. Maybe this is an energy that you're coming out of that you were once in. Like you were closed off. You were extremely closed off or something like that. 31:13 on the clock when I said that. Yeah, do not backtrack. Do not go backwards. Somebody could be trying to pull you back in. Something like that. Or find a way to get in your energy. And doing it through charm, okay? Your emotions are being put to the test. So you're being tested emotionally right now. This is why the divine is asking you to stop being so judgmental, okay? Because your emotions are being put to the test. Somebody could be testing you. It says create distance for a peace of mind. So maybe you need to create distance with someone, or just create distance with others in order to have a clear mind, clear mindset, in order to think clearly. Hold on. Hey, I gotta go get my sister from school, so I'm gonna cut it short here. It says your environment is slowing you down and hindering you. All right? So if it's your environment, then you have what you need to change, not necessarily your environment, but change the space that you are in to create a space of peace where you are. I hope this resonates. I'll be back. Peace.